Hey y'all, this is going to be a installation of a transmission cooler. This one is of the Dural high performance fluid cooler. So, whoops, that's the part number there. Texas has been kind of getting hit with a high heat wave. And even idling just in a at Dutch Bros, I was hitting like 221 for my transmission fluid. So, and then a normal 15-minute drive to work will get me at about I don't know, anywhere from 195 to, depending on how hard I drive it, 205, maybe 210. But that's, I don't know, that's really flooring it, I suppose, everywhere, but it's the transmission cooler, so I guess I'll kind of stuff it like that back there. It did come with hose, but I bought 10-foot hose from Amazon, so this is the amount of hose that the Dural came with. I don't think it'll be enough, but I think I saw in some of the comments too that the diameter was just too small to kind of put it in. So yeah, this one's the Amazon 3/8. This one's the one that it came with. So yeah, the one in the bag is the Amazon one, and it's a little bit bigger, so that'll be easier to fit the line to. So, whoops, sorry baby. I didn't want to use these at first, but I guess people don't really have issues. I was gonna make a bracket to hold that thing, but I guess this will be the easiest way. Just kind of, you know. I will say that earlier last week, when I was noticing that my transmission temperatures were hitting 221, just in the, that was just the one time, but after work I drained it a little bit into a cup that I had in my car, about half a cup. The temperatures haven't been climbing to 203, 205 typically, as quick as it usually would. So I have a suspicion that I probably overfilled my transmission fluid by just a little bit. So yeah. I did check my scan gauge, and when I did drain it, it was at 104 degrees. So I figured, you know what, why not, let's just drain it a little bit, see if that helps, and I think it did help. So that's my suspicion, that I did overfill it a little bit. But even so, driving yesterday on some hilly parts of the highway, it hit 210, 212. So I don't really like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and install this. All right. Let's see where this will go. Alright, show y'all what I'm working with here. So I have the I'm gonna connect that bottom line to the output of the let me just show you. I'm sure with y'all's research too, y'all have done transmission cooler researches, and basically I'm not messing with this line at all. This is coming from the transmission. It's going, you know, it's coming back in here, going through the OEM transmission cooler, and then it'll come back out here. So this will be the output line, input, output. Basically I'll put the output into the transmission cooler. So it'll be going in the transmission cooler, recooling it some more, and then from that, where am I at? From that top line right there, it'll come out, and then I will connect another hose straight to this one right here, and then that will in turn go back to the transmission. So, okay. I just purged the cooler. I got rid of all the air. Basically poured from here. Just a bit of a mess. At first I clamped it off, but it just wasn't flowing as well, so I unclamped it, and made a bit of a mess. But air came out of this end, so that's good. I'm hoping and willing to bet that it's all purged out of the air, or purged of air, and now it'll probably still get messy, but I have to disconnect what's it called? I'm gonna disconnect this line now. I'm not messing with this one at all. This one. So yeah. Done. What's wrong, Bailey? You feeling okay? All right. Okay. Transmission cooler is officially installed. I just have to tie down or put the backings on the little zip tie things, but to recap, okay, so we have your, let's see, 2 transmission lines right here. Sorry. This is coming from the transmission, going into the cooler right here, and then it's gonna bring the transmission fluid back out through this line, up into the bottom line there. It's gonna flow in the cooler. It's gonna come back out this way, and we go back down here. It's gonna come through this line right here, and then goes back into the transmission through this return line. So that's pretty cool. Pretty easy to do. It was just a little bit little things that I didn't realize. Like, for me it was easy because I have my oh geez, my winch thing here. I'm sorry, I forgot what it was called, but so that's kind of in the way, but it's not, it's barely touching it. It is barely touching it. I had to remove this, which was the cross brace here. Made it easier. I also have winch lines, or winch cables going through here, so that's kind of coming in contact with it. I'll see what I do with that. And I had to remove the radiator brace, which I will be putting back on. But overall, not too bad. So I'm really curious to see how this will cool down my transmission fluid. I'll kind of make an update video with it, or I'll make a video within this video, so no worries. So cool. Hopefully this helps y'all out. I mean, I feel like if I can do it, y'all can do it. So I'd never once messed with anything like this before, like adding in some type of cooler or thing like that, so pretty neat. Okay. Alright, so I'm pulling into work right now, and this is a 15-mile drive in 102-degree weather, and it never went above 174 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's pretty awesome. So that means that it's cooling my transmission fluid by 30 plus degrees. So, I mean, on a typical day like this, in the past 2 weeks that I've noticed, it would reach at least 203, 205. So I'm super happy with this install, and I can stop stressing about, you know, my transmission fluid running hotter than it should. So, all right. So, thanks again for, you know, watching, and hopefully this helps y'all out. And yeah, have a good one.